Hey, Capt here, preacher at large, teaching the word, inspiring, 3 minutes at a time. Hey, in Acts chapter 4, the disciples are being told not to speak about Jesus, not to talk about Jesus, not to teach about Jesus, not to even say his name. Right? Now remember, they had just, about 40, 50 days ago, because they'd been in the upper room for 40 days, got filled with the Holy Spirit. But remember, before that, Peter denied Jesus 3 times, right? And they didn't do anything at his death but run and cower. But now they've been filled with the Holy Spirit, right? And they're going around and they're preaching Jesus Christ. Now, they get put in jail for it. God opens the jail, even though that it's still locked up. They're out of the jail. They're trying to figure out, the Sadducees and Pharisees, the leaders there, are trying to figure out, well, where are these guys we put in jail for preaching Jesus? And well, they're back in the temple preaching Jesus. And so they bring them back, and that's where we get the great discourse by Gamaliel that says, hey, leave these guys alone. If this is of God, you may find yourself fighting against God. If it's not of God, it will go away by itself. It will fall by the wayside. But what we see Peter and the apostles preaching Jesus, and it says, there's one verse there, it says in verse 13, it says that Peter spoke with boldness, and the leaders and the educated people were amazed at the wisdom and the confidence at which he spoke, because they knew that these men were uneducated. And it says they realized that these men had been with Jesus. So my question for you today is, when people see you and when you talk to people, do they know you've been with Jesus? When you have a conversation with somebody, can they immediately know that you've been with Jesus? Now, the only way to be with Jesus right now is in prayer and in his word. So may I encourage you today, get your face in the Bible.